I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. Look at the Lakers.
And you look around the league, and it's hard to see a team that could challenge this group right now. If they keep playing like this, I'm not convinced anyone is going to break this streak.
Every challenge that's been thrown their way, they have met it. Every time you think they might fold, they don't. It's been pretty incredible.
Now here's Edwards. After LeBron James's miss. Poked loose. And stolen by James. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Creating some easy offense off the steal. LeBron James always lurking with those quick hands.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this scene.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. This season is just about in the books, Richard. How ready are these teams, do you think, at the top of the rankings to get into the playoffs and go full force?
The postseason is so close they can taste it, but that doesn't mean it's time to slack off. You still want to end the year strong, even if you've secured a playoff spot.
Now, here is Russell. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year. But overall, 2 teams that were very similar in the standings.
Here are the Lakers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Oh, that is well said. They're being handed free points and just couldn't convert.
And Richard, when you played with LeBron in 2017, did you think he'd still be elite all these years later?
That man has had a 2-decade-long prime, Greg. I have no idea how much longer this guy's going to be able to do it. But with LeBron, it's just different. His longevity is special.
The Lakers with the ball after the basket by Minnesota. Davis inside. 17 points in his last outing. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
The Lakers in the lead. Here's LeBron. And the dunk by James.
Great power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Now here is Davis. James outside. And there's a minute 45 left from the first quarter of the game. The drive by Russell. Fires the 3. James, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the 2-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power. Over to the wing. Hachimura, no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Pass to Gobert. And Davis sends it back.
And this is how AD led the league in block shots. It's not just his wingspan, but it's his awareness, his basketball IQ when it comes to reading the game.
Now here's Edwards. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. Knocked away. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Back to Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Right side Towns. And Towns throws it down.
You got to cut off these lanes if you're the D. When Towns spots one, he's coming through full force.
Outside for Davis. Here's Hayes. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Conley into the lane. Towns for three. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Timberwolves lead by 2. Stay with us. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Greg, looking at the history of the Lakers, they always feel they're a title contender.
And they've been to the finals in every decade. Their longest championship drought in L.A., just 12 years. So, to me, the best franchise in NBA history. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Towns. LeBron with some nice D.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Hayes. This one for 3. From range, LeBron is good.
Now, his entire career, I was watching LeBron James, watching his improvement in his three-point shot. It has really been the difference in his game.
Back to Reed. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Pass to Hayes. Right wing. The kick out to LeBron. 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And Hayes throws it down.
And that's the thing. That's why he's going to be top 5 all-time in assists. LeBron James just drops dimes.
To the inside. Over in the corner, McDaniels. And they get it. And finished up by McDaniel.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
James, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. Richard, you know a lot about this subject. Wing defense. You were a great one. Stellar. Who's the best wing defender right now?
Thank you for acknowledging my quality defense there, Kevin. But to start and end the conversation with Drew Holiday, that's where it should be. Because, look, he can guard an elite point guard and a scoring forward. He does so many things well. His hands are elite. And I think the most underrated part about his defense is his IQ. It is off the charts.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's kept his percentage at a decent level, right around 74.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 6. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
Pass to Edwards. Hachimura grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Reeves. To the paint. Another shot. Outside Russell. Timeout called the Lakers.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
James looking it over. Shot clock at 5. Mike Conley grabs the miss.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Here's Henderson. Drives to the hoop. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
2 points. That one goes. And that's now 6 points for Anthony Davis.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. For 3, Edwards. Rebounded by the Lakers. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Oh, and LeBron just big boy basketball on full display.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Edwards drives in. And here's Henderson for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Minnesota on top. They're up by 1. From Target Center, back in a moment. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Well, as long as the Lakers have a healthy Anthony Davis, RJ, they will be a factor, won't they?
Yes, this is why they traded so much to New Orleans to get him back. AD is a top 5 guy in the league when he is healthy. Davis can dominate on both ends, and it is rare to see that.
It's stolen by Edwards. Down low. Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
Strong inside. What a move by James.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Hits it from 3-point range. McDaniels got the lead up to 6 now for Minnesota.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
To the middle. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And let's not forget about his athleticism, dominant above the rim. Davis knows how to use his size to his advantage.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Outside, James. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. LeBron's got 15 points.
I like this wrinkle. Put LeBron off the ball and then make a play for him.
Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Timeout called the Lakers. Lakers trail by 5. Outside, Davis. Out to Russell. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Davis. Pocket 6. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Here's McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Gobert the screen. There's the 3. And Davis sends it back. And he gets it back. Gobert can't hit.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Minnesota leading by 5. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Lays it up off the glass. 10 points for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Back to LeBron. James down the lane. And James throws it down.
He is just a bad man when he starts to drive. Once he gets that shoulder by the defender, look, it's over.
And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Back to Edwards. Towns in the corner. Jacks up a 3. And Davis pulls it down.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looks good from here.
And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both good from the line that time.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
A minute 20 left in the third. The kick out to Anderson. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Lakers trail by 3. Benson with it. Pass to Wood. Back to Vincent. Wood sets a screen. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Ooh, shrewd move off the pick by Wood. Gets himself into a good scoring position.
Conley surveying the D. The kick out to Anderson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one goes on Wood. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him. And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
It's Vincent, top of the key. Pass to Hayes for the lead, and Hayes throws it down. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
That one good for 2.
And great strength and body control from Edwards. Able to finish through the contact.
Here's Wood. He's covered by Anderson. Back to Vincent. Wood sets a screen. Pass to Reddish. Prince wide open. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Oh, and that's a monster shot to close out the third. And the lead is theirs heading into the final quarter.
And we just... And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Reed. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards. And he's all for sharing the wealth.
Now James. Good D by Anderson. Right side, Edwards. Inside. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. Finished off the break. Russell's got his first bucket in this one. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Lakers?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also, you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Towns in the corner. 6 to shoot. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Here's Conley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's now 6 points for Mike Conley.
And how about that move? About Conley adjusting around the contact to get the finish. Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Outside Conley. Back to McDaniel. Good D by James. Russell left side. With authority.
That is a monster finish. Okay. AD put a little something extra on that jam. That's not fair. Let's just say that.
Second chance shot. And Davis sends it back. And Russell gets it to go. And now a 4-point Laker lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Down low. Shot by McDaniels, no good. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Edwards inside. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Spins. Picks it out to James. Pass to Davis. Hachimura with it. A 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Edwards drives in. Right side Towns. McDaniels with the ball. Now here's Towns. Back to McDaniel. Into the lane. And Davis sends it back. Pass to Reeves. Russell, no good. The Timberwolves trail. Conley with it. He's picked up by Russell. Now Gobert. To tie it up. Back to Towns. Gobert with it. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
James up top. Pass to Davis. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Outside Towns. And here is McDaniel. Money!
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're ahead by 2. 20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. Now, with the game in the balance, Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Outside Conley. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here.